Welcome back everybody, I'm Keralis and this is the next episode of Anno 1800, so just sit back, relax and enjoy. And first and foremost, a huge shout out to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video, so please do check out the link in the description. The game is available on Xbox Series S and X, PC and PlayStation 5, and I'm currently playing this on a PS5, and being the boomer I am not your uncle, and being the boomer I am, it takes a little bit to get used to the controller, but it is actually going pretty smooth so far. And look at our buzzing city! We even have education now, and let's not forget about the beautiful yellow wheat fields, cause bread production has become a thing on the island. However, since the workers arrived in the last episode, they arrived with tons and tons of needs, and those needs, they need to be filled. Otherwise things are gonna go bad very quickly. Oh no! Insufficient workforce amongst the farmers. That's right, last episode we left off on a little fire, which might have caused the farmers to move out, or rest in the ashes, I guess. They didn't die, they just moved out. So let's replenish the workforce like a so, and like a so. Perfect! I was saying, the workers, they require things. So in today's episode, we're going to be focusing on sausages, we need beer production, soap production, maybe even getting into the weapons, and steel beams. Let's just check the newspaper.
Impeccable timing, as always.
That's right. Oh yes! Last episode we also constructed a shipyard. And here it is. And we do have a tiny sail production, so we could maybe make ourselves a schooner. By the way, where's the rally point at? Over here. That's perfect. Should we? Let's do it like a so. 3 minutes time, that's gonna be completed. And by the way, where's the conqueror? Okay, he's over at Sir Archibald Blake, which is not bad, because we can do some trading, should we? I think we should. And what would we need? Obviously we need tons and tons of bricks, because we will be upgrading all the roads around our beautiful city. But for the moment, let's get some planks, or timber, and let's get all the steel beams. It's expensive, I know, but this will do us good. Because what I'm thinking is this, we need to colonize more islands before the other AI players do that. Let's see here. So this would be a great, the Porley island would be great for beer production. That's got some grapes. That's got some grapes as well, and potatoes and hop. Let's do this. I'm gonna sail to this island, and as soon, yes, be on your way. And as soon as the schooner is done, we're gonna load them up with some steel beams, which I believe we do have we? Do we have any steel beams? 32. That should be enough to make ourselves one of those harbor buildings which is required to colonize other islands. And I think what I will do, I will go all the way to this one over here, because of the flatness. And this is going to be great for all the farms, maybe even timber production. We also have those islands on... Hey, the schooner is done. We have those two islands just south of us, which has yet not been discovered. So the question is, do we take our newly created schooner and head south, or do we go and colonize that big, beautiful island on the horizon over there? Schooner reporting! Resurrection, what a beautiful name on the schooner. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the big beautiful island. Mainly because if somebody else takes it, we would need to fight for it. Or share it. And sharing in this case is definitely not carrying. So load up the schooner. We're gonna get some timber, we're gonna get the steel beams. And you, sweetheart, you will be sailing the 7 seas. No, just pretty much to about here. The Conqueror has reached its destination.
The city has grown more beautiful.
The island of Porley has been officially colonized. Let's see here. How many steel beams do we still have in stock over here? 72. Let's load them up, because I don't think the island of Porley will be needing them anytime soon. And now, I guess, with Conqueror, should we maybe just head into the mist? No, let's go over here first, load up some timber, and then go south. Right? You know what I also want to do? And you will hate me for this. In today's episode, I want to kind of get into the amusement park. That is mainly because I've never seen this up and running. And I want to see people just using the stuff. Just look at this, the roller coaster. How amazing isn't this? First things first, we need to move all those potato farms, distilleries, get rid of the timber production over here. So I was about to do all the road layouts off camera, but then I thought there might be somebody out there who finds a little bit of enjoyment watching me placing roads. So let's do some of them on camera at least, okay? And I'm thinking like this. We do have an iron deposit. This was iron as well. We have this clay over here, and I do believe we had something in the far end. Limestone. And the thing about those is that you can't move them. You can't move them, so we need to plan our grid patterns around them just to maximize the efficiency of the island. And the thing is that I'm not efficient, but I like my grids, so let's make it pretty. So let's get a road going all the way down like so. And then I did 3 houses, or 6, and then 8, because we can't squeeze in more, and I hate leaving houses without roads around them. Don't ask me why, but that is how I roll. So let's get those guys, and let's see here. Let's copy this, and you know what? Let's go blueprint mode for the moment, because otherwise it's going to be mucho expensivo. And let's see how many we can squeeze in before we reach the road, which leads to the clay deposit. Boom. Because that's going to be the fancy people's area, right? Okay, not ideal. But it's not that bad either, because we could have like a park, or maybe just even houses for the moment. Hey! Okay, I'm just thinking. Let's see, how don't do it, Keralis. I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. A beer festival? We don't even produce beer yet. How big is this? We could have canals over here. Like we could have. Oh wow, okay. So I believe we can squeeze in a bridge here later on. Okay, bear with the idea, okay? Because that might actually look really nice, having a canal on this going all the way. See, this is what I mean. Can't move that. Okay, let's just do houses for the moment, and then we can do stuff later on. Because this is just blueprint mode. Nothing is built, no materials are being wasted as we speak, right? Let me see here. Farmer residence, so let's do 3 over here. And 4 like that. And now let's think about this, because this is going to be like the fancy people area, and we need to make it a little bit more fancier. So let's say we would have 3 like this, then 2, and in the middle we could have a park. I know it's not efficient, right? But it's gonna look pretty when it's done. Something like this, and this would be just 3, and a park in the middle. Shall we? Yes, like, how are we having a beer festival when there's like literally no beer around? I'm not sure. And boom. I mean, this could be kind of perfect, right? And then what we could have here is having the railroad going just towards the center of the map. Like this, and like that. Okay, I think we're onto something. And then let's see here. Where does this mountain go? So let's maybe just skip ahead. In case we're going to have a train track, let's just skip ahead and move that 1 tile away from the mountain and go all the way down here. This is so nice. Once again, this is what I mean. There's so much to see. Shall we? Boom, bam, beam.
The city has grown more beautiful.
I mean, there's a lot of copper, iron, limestone, clay, zinc, coal, iron. This one over here. Resurrection. We also have this over here, which we will load up with some more timber. And I guess we will sail into the mist.
On our way.
Question is, what can we do with those farms? This is just a temporary job, just to make this area pretty. But let's say I would put them down, rotate them, I'm not sure this is gonna be causing any ugliness or pollution even. And the thing about the grid systems as we're doing them, right? We know the houses are free in width. The same goes for the farms. So what we could do now is just copy this and get blueprint. Nah, we could just build them, I guess. Okay, take it easy, Keralis. You're not playing with a mouse and keyboard. Take it easy. We can have more farms over here. Okay, change of plans. I've been thinking about the canals, and I just can't let them go. So I did a little bit of tweaks. We can have the trains going on the sides over here, and then the fancy peoples here in the middle. And the thing about the canals is that we don't have time for this. We don't really have time for this, because there's going to be like warships knocking on our door very soon, and I'm going to be standing here with beautiful canals and and decorations and ornaments. You know what? First things first. Let's just pre-plan this. So let's say we would have a bridge over here. I mean, look at this, it's gonna look amazing. I know this is not how you're supposed to play Anno, but this is how we're gonna be playing Anno. Like this, maybe? And then having, you know what, let's just leave it at that, and then the canals. So let's say, the only downside is that I don't think the bridges, they will act as passages, or road systems per se. Because I think they will pretty much just act as ornaments, as they're called. So I don't think they will count towards like the distance to the market and needs and such. But come on, this will look so nice, right? Something like so. And then I'm gonna take a little passage, maybe. Let's just think about this. Need to make it pretty, like this. And then maybe even use some of those. Keralis, you don't have time for this. I know I don't. So that would be going to about here. There's like the middle points. And then from here to about here, I guess. And the same on this side. That would go all the way. There's no middle piece. But doesn't matter. Let's do this, this. Okay, I'm a little bit stressed. But I mean, how can you neglect or deny this? And I do believe there's even prettier roads than this, because this is just a paved street. But I believe like as soon as you unlock different tiers of people, that will change. Oh, you know what we could do? How big is this? Okay, that is 4, so that's not gonna be. How big is this? Market Hall, I think it says, right? I mean, it's not perfect. I think this looks pretty darn amazing. Yes, but the only thing is that I don't think it counts. Let's say we would do this ornaments, and let's do a little market. How's the street access? I mean, it is green, right? But it's not as green, or maybe they do count. The bridges, that is. Because then we could have no. There's gonna be like an amusement park here in the future, I guess. But that's actually interesting, because it might actually count towards the streets. Nah, I don't think it does. I don't think it does, because the paved streets, they give you better coverage, right? So yeah, no, it doesn't, because you can see like over here is kind of like yellowish, and that's just supposed to be green, like green. Question is, can I just copy this? Demolish those bridges. Because that would save some time, right? So let's say we would copy this over here. And then, like, I mean, there's still a lot of space in the middle for the amusement park. I mean, there's plenty of space for the future, right? Oh, this is gonna be so nice. I just can't wait. But nevertheless, I do see that Resurrection has reached its destination. So let's just jump over here and set up a little trading post. Let's see, where's the closest shore? I guess it would be this one, right? So build trading post. And schooner reporting for duty. Let's do this. Let's maybe set up a little trade route with the schooner. So we're gonna go over to Sir Archibald Blake, like this, and go back to the main island. And we will be trading, I guess, steel beams. It's gonna be expensive, but since we don't have any production of them yet, and we will be needing them, so let's buy all we can and unload on our main island. Like so. Schooner, make daddy proud. And then I do see that Conqueror has found another island. Which island is it? It's in the mist. No, it's this one over here. Oh my, oh my. This is... Okay, let's go over here, I guess. Hey! This could actually be our main island for beer and grapes and even hides later on. Because if we just check the map, this is the closest island to us, which has the possibility to get that, right? Because this is far away. This was supposed to be. This was supposed to be our beer island. But this could be it, and it's huge. I'm gonna colonize the whole world. So, Conqueror, make your way over here, and let's set up this before somebody else takes it. Ah, and then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send Conqueror on a little expedition to the far end, because we still have 2 more AI people, which we haven't found yet, and the pirates. So let's maybe teleport to here and send him into the mist. Bente Jürgensen! Okay. Are we behind? Are we falling behind? Oh yes, maybe not.
Not one day burst azure over us.
Like who builds like this? Maybe I do understand the pattern over here because it's semi-purdy. And we found George. Okay, how is George doing over here? Oh my, oh my. Okay, George is a little bit further ahead than we are. We even found Eli, which runs the prison. And the thing is, the only one we haven't found yet is the pirates. And I don't think I want to find them. Because as soon as we do, we will get attacked. And that's gonna suck a little bit. By the way, wasn't Eli requesting soap? Don't drop the soap in the prison, I guess. But we can sell that for quite a bit of money. And can we buy anything cool over here? Productivity on chocolate. We don't need that. But soap trading would become a thing. We could also buy iron and coal from Eli. Well, time will tell what we do. But Conqueror, whereabouts are ya? Let's just go back home for the moment. And how about this? From this location over here, am I able to see the new beer island? Oh yes, it's just in the distance over there, which means we could have a little like trading post over here and run beer routes back and forth, back and forth. Huh, but let's get to it. We need to get the sausages under production and the soap as well. So let's get some roads. Don't worry, we've got this. Can I just go a road going all the way from the city? Is it this one maybe? Like this? And run that all the way down to the shoreline. Like this? Why not? And then turning about here. And the thing is that, do we need train tracks all over the place? My brain is saying no, but my heart is saying yes, because I just like trains. I love seeing them just roaming the lands. Like that. Mistakes have been made. Remove this. And since we did remove the timber production, let's maybe temporarily set up something over here. Boom. Let's get some sawmills in place as well. So maybe one over here and one in the far end. Like that. Let's do that. Yes, we need more workers, that's for sure. But then a little small warehouse in the middle. And just run some roads left and right. So while waiting on timber, I made some tweaks. Like beautiful parks, for example. And I moved stuff around. And this might be a little bit of a waste, because we have a marketplace over here, a pub, and a marketplace. However, the upkeep on these is fairly cheap. So as long as we have a stable income, I don't see a big issue. However, fishes might be. So let's get a few extra of those guys in place. 1, 3. Oh, dang it. It would look kind of cool, but no can do. But in the place where we had the marketplaces, oh no. Do we have the fire department en route? Hopefully, yes. Don't die, people. Don't die. We need ya for the farms and such. But yeah, we can place a lot of houses here now. So I mean, okay, blueprint mode on. That's 6 more.
You can take all the credit for any finds I make here.
Bente, no, no, no. I am the captain and I decide. So I would say no.
Why so mean?
No island for you, Bente. Everybody's gonna be hating me a lot, but doesn't really matter. And yeah, we can add, let me see, maybe one more pub. So let's get this in place. And since the farmers won't require any education, no church, I don't see any reason getting a school in place here, for example, or nor a church. Oh man, this is bad. Okay. We are in place and we are squirting. Makes me happy. But let's move over here and let's start the main project.
Kingdom here.
Princess King, no!
Sadness.
Yes, pretty much it. And see. Let's see. So we do have the pig farms. A question about those. How many farms or fields do they have? 5. What would be the most logical way to place one of these? Let's say I would have... Like, I'm not efficient, but I will try to make it as efficient as possible. Would this be a thing? Like, I mean, that is quite a small blueprint, right? Something like that. And how big is the slaughterhouse? Zzz. Could I be placing... If I would place 1, 2, and 3, that means I could maybe take... Okay, I'm sorry for awkwardness. I'm trying to think.
Is out of control.
Ooh, everybody's dying. This fits perfectly. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go into postcard view. Because we've got pigs. Not that anybody cares. And look at all those sausages in place. Just love stuff like this. But okay, so we would need warehouses. But we also need the soap production. So what we technically could do... Let's see, how big... oh no, we also need the rendering works. For the tallow. For the soap. But they're the same size as the dough, so we could copy this to here somewhere. And how about...
Left ruins behind.
Okay, I need to fix that, because otherwise that's going to be driving me crazy.
The fire service. They help me a lot.
Funny, Bente. You're still not getting any islands, okay? Whereabouts? Just one?
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Soap making facility is this size. How many would we need? Let's maybe put them down. So let's do... That row is going to be coming like this. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. No. 3 should be enough. Then we could get the warehouses in place. Let's maybe get 2 of those. So 2 warehouses, and then we can pretty much copy this design without those slaughterhouses to here. Okay, let's build this up. Let's get this up and running. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, this might not be the greatest layout, and this is maybe not the most efficient. But this is gonna work. This is gonna work because what this does, like those pig farmers, hopefully what they do, they bring in the meat straight into the slaughterhouses, right? Or maybe they don't. They should at least. And then that warehouse picks all the sausages up, and so on and so on. And these guys will require the tallow, which will be situated over here. So let's get rendering works. Let's get 1, 2. Rotate that the different direction. And place those here. Will that be it? Well, sure, hopefully yes. So this creates tallow, which then will go in to those, which are going to be making the soap. And let's get those built up. Perfect! Ladies and gentlemen, we have soap production and we have sausage production. So that's going to boost the income quite a bit because the workers do require that. Look at all that kielbasa coming in. Missing goods. Just calm down. Look at this. Pigs are being delivered. Now, what? How is this? Do they deliver pigs per se? And then they drain it for tallow? I'm not sure how it works, okay? I'm not a farmer, but I'm just imagining that is how it works. Okay, so what would be next? We also need... Oh yes, beer. Beer for those guys, and I myself, I love beer. So let's figure this out. We will need a trade union because we don't have a fertilization over here on this island. And we did buy seeds from Madame, whatever she was called, Zahina. So let's see here. What if we do the farms over here? First is first. What is required for beer making? So we've got the wheat. That's gonna be... that's gonna be malt. So I guess we could place those here. Or placing those straight off here somewhere about. That would also be a possibility, right? Placing like 2 of those malt houses, because that's gonna be straight from those guys, goes into this. Now, for the moment, since there's a warehouse, I don't think that matters that much. So let's place 1 and 2 of those over here. We also would need breweries and 2 of each to begin with. We also would need the trade union building. And that needs to be in range for the farms as I see it. So they're going to be placed like that. Some roads around that, and the rest is going to be just farms. And that should be the beer production. And that obviously is going to be moved to another island later on, but I just want to have I want to have a stable production on everything on this island before we venture on an adventure. And if I click this, I could equip this with the hop seeds. Which also means that I should be able to produce hops. Oh, by the way, let me see here. How is the... okay, so it doesn't produce... Or the productivity goes down. So it's going to be 85%, right? 1 farm. 96 fields. That's going to be all the way into the main city. Pretty much. No. Amazing. So there's going to be 1 of those. And let's copy this like that. It's a thing. And I see I missed a road, okay? And a road needs to be placed. And then we can just have bushes in front of it. And hide that ugliness away. The train is going to be going back and forth. You just wait and see. I guess what we could do is get some ornaments going. Maybe even just have this beautiful mature tree thingy going all the way along here. And then we just build, build, build. And all the fields as well. Pretty please. And pretty please. Oh, it's amazing. However, we're lacking the farmers now. Let's get this built up. So we have breweries. That's going to be the warehouse. Let's get the malt houses. And we are up and running. Well, not really, because we do require quite a bit of farmers. And I guess we could... I'm not a bee. I'm just thinking out. And maybe get some more of those beautiful farmers in. Which will be upgraded later on to some other people. But for now... Like, how are... Oh, I'm an idiot. We have not been selling. I accidentally paused the fishes, right? So that means the markets weren't selling fishes for the farmers. Okay, that's terrible. Unpause that. Everything's stabilized. I love those houses or those farms. They just look amazing. Now we've built a fairly busy area. Okay, is that Bente? There's Bente on the horizon. She's so close. As long as we keep good conditions with everybody of the AI peoples, we should be fine. But look at us. So obviously, the city is growing. Is there anything we're lacking as of now? Okay, timber has been an issue because we've been upgraded close. And not the greatest, but it's going up. Liquor or schnapps is going down. Sausages. Let me see here. How are we doing on the steel beams? 41. Hops and malt. Beer. Not the greatest. We have quite a bit of soap, which we could be trading with Li later on. We can upgrade and have artisans going as well. Should we just get a few of those? Maybe 1, 2. The age of fine craftsmanship. Tons new stuff has been unlocked. Okay, let's get those guys as well. Okay.
All I ever desired was a place to live and work.
Fantastic.
These
Now-
fabled lands exist after all.
Okay, so we will also have expeditions.
Blood boil a freeze in my veins.
Captain, let's wait for that until the next episode, I guess. But we did reach the new age, which makes me super happy. With that comes new responsibilities. Window making, canned food, town hall, sewing machines, theater, and more harbor structures, like bigger bada bing bada boom ba boom. Ha! Okay, so that is something we will focus on in the next episode, but so far, not that terrible. I like this, even though this will be moved away. I think we did a fantastic job with the layout. Don't judge it! please do. please do, because it looks terrible. But we've got artisans. Can I upgrade more? Don't do it, Keralis. You know what? They might boost in some extra income for us. Let's upgrade those guys. Those eventually will be upgraded as soon as we get more timber going. And this will be the fancy people area, because we do have quite a bit of farmers now. And we don't need that many of them, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just do postcard view. The city is becoming beautiful. I just can't wait to see like the big buildings over here with the amusement park and all. But this looks so nice. Even this over here looks nice. Just seeing all those people working the farms and fields. Look at this. Okay, Bente on the horizon. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode of Anno, but I really hope you guys enjoyed. So do check out the link in the description and leave some feedback. Leave a like on the video for more Anno. Thank you so much, and bye-bye. Do we love it? There is no smog, lady. Maybe a titty bit, but not that much.